And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Roger Connor. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Coming up on the first pitch, and our pitcher in this game, Tim Keith. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
So just about in is the speedy. The pitch. That one off the mark, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7-16.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bounce to the right. McCovey takes it to the bag. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Reggie Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Smith having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. Out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4.
And now the center fielder, Duke Snider. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Ball to strike. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Next offering is downstairs. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And now a full count.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shawn Green. First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch. Green tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. 2-0. And he flips a breaking ball in there. Or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
At the belt and fires. That misses. And now 3-1. Snyder off of first with 2 away. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Roy Campanella. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. McCovey takes it himself, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the 1st, and today's starter, Clayton Kershaw. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Bottom of the 1st. Now it's going to be Frankie Frisch. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that one fouled off. Kershaw fires. Good eye right there. Kershaw to 2-1. Foul ball. The 2-2. And now it's filled up. The wind of the pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. Wheat under it. One down.
Batting second.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And up next for the Giants, Barry Bonds. In there for strike 1. The wind and the pitch. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the third out. Giants are down 1-2-3. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gil Hodges. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and it hits the base of the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Number 10.
Here's the third baseman, number 10. That one's in there, 0-1.
After the loss yesterday afternoon, where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Second inning here, no score. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch.
That's a ball.
And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now, Zach Wheat. First pitch, and he just misses. And he deals. Good eye right there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And the right-hander deals. Bonds moving back for this one. The 2-1. That one fouled off. Bounce to the left side. The throw to first. 2 down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
The shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Pee Wee. First offering misses the mark.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the 1-0. Ground ball to the right side. Could be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Jackie Robinson. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boost. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Reggie Smith.
Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front.
There's a swing and a drive. 1 run across. Frisch with a relay throw. He beats it safe. It's 3-zip.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Duke Snider steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in there for strike 1. Righty to the plate. And that one wrapped foul. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Willie Mays.
Leading up for the Giants, the center fielder,
Kershaw back to work.
Mays.
And that one in the air center field. Snider under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
And here's the first baseman, Willie McCovey. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Jeff Kent.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jeff Kent. This to third. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it here 3-0. On to the third inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shawn Green.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
On the mound, he's got to remember
Shawn.
his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
First offering misses badly for ball one. And the pitch. Swings through that one.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Next offering is down low. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two. Stays alive. And the righty deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One away. Roy Campanella grounded out his first time. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering misses. And now 3-0. Kicks and deals. That pitch gets the inside corner. And that's strike one. And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first with one gone. Gil Hodges steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In there, and it's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next one misses, and that's ball one. Next offering popped in the air, right field. 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
Now the third baseman, number 10. That one's in there, 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. One left for L.A., but they lead at 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The shortstop, Travis Jackson.
And now the shortstop, Travis Jackson. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here's the rookie catcher, number 28. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Jackson leads off first with one away. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. That one pushed foul. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Back to the top of the lineup, Frankie Frisch. That hits the dirt, and that is ball one. Two outs. On a line, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
So digging in, Roger Connor. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside. They say you win. Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Left field. Wheat has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. Giants leave a couple. Still down 3-0. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Zach Wheat.
The left fielder, Zach Wheat.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Fought off foul. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. That one misses. It's 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And that's downstairs and outside. And he walked him.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie, found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is downstairs.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Keith over to first. Wheat back in standing. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Grounder might be 2. Fired to second. On to stretch. It's a double play.
Now that's second base.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And the batter now, Jackie Robinson. Good contact guy, good defender. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Swing and a miss. And a count even 1-1.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who were 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
And a 1-1. Swings over the top of that one. And I think we can all be thankful that Jackie chose to pursue baseball. As great a football or basketball player as he might have been, it couldn't have matched his achievements on the diamond. Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers. The punch out there, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in San Francisco, now the left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Leading up for
The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Kershaw back to work.
Still fun to imagine what Jackie could have done as a pro football player. He led the nation in punt return yardage 2 years in a row in college at UCLA, so we know he was explosive.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. He'll circle the bases, his 14th of the year. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Willie Mays, the next Giant to hit.
The center fielder, number 24.
First offering, and it
Willie
just misses.
Mays.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Willie McCovey, the next to hit. And that's in there for strike one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. And fouled off. Next offering is down low. Now 1-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Snyder brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Jeff Kent. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. Way inside, gets out of the way. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Reggie Smith.
The designated hitter, Reggie Smith.
The pitch. And that's a strike. Now 1-1. The pitch. So now 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. And now 2-2. The 2-2 now. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next for L.A., Duke Snider. And the first pitch misses for ball one. At the belt and fires. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Left-hand hitter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. To third. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Up next, the right fielder, Shawn.
At the plate, Shawn Green. And the first offering is not close. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tim Keith won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New arm for the Giants, Monty Ward. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And here's the catcher, Roy Campanella.
The catcher, Roy Campanella.
Swings through that one, 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And the 0-2. And he chases that one. And that's the first out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Gil Hodges steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out in front and foul to the left side. Ward. Pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Next pitch is popped up. McCovey makes the grab, and there are 2 down. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch 1?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, number 10. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-handed reliever. There's the strike. And the right-hander deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. McCovey makes the catch, and that'll do it. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And digging in for San Francisco, Orlando Cepeda.
The right fielder, Orlando Cepeda.
The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a pitch. Base hit, left center field.
The batter, number 5.
Travis Jackson getting ready to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that one almost got him. And the pitch. Popped up right side. Robinson on the move. That one gets down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Pareda stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is down low. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Jackie to get 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Frankie Frisch.
And now, Frankie, 1 for 2. First pitch, not close. Kicks and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the inning. So the Giants leave one. They trail it 6-1. Back here at Oracle Park. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Zach Wheat. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. And that's in for a strike. And a pitch. And it is 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Right-hander kicks, deals, stays alive.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Comes the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And up next for Los Angeles, Pee Wee Reese. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And it's even up. So now 1-2 to Reese. Bounced up the middle. On to McCovey. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And he beats it. He's safe.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Reggie Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ward checks the runner. Robinson dives back in safely. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Two outs. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. The pitch.
That's ball three.
And that's through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Three-two now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants 1. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now here is Roger Connor. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. On the ground to first, and base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Man at first, Barry Bonds. That one's in there, 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Mays, the next to hit, takes ball one.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie
McCovey, the next Giant to hit. First offering misses badly for ball one. And he deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Ground ball right side, could be two. Hodges over to second, back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants 1. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Duke Snider.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. That one misses. 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mickey Welch getting ready to go. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Here comes a pitch. Out to short. Jackson picks it up, fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
The right fielder, number 15, Shawn Green.
And now Shawn Green. This guy has turned into a beast. First offering misses the mark. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees.
No strike.
Two-0.
Ball inside.
And there's the strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
The 3-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Roy Campanella will hit next. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now the count is even. And here it comes. There's the strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
kicks and fires. Swing and a base hit. Green around third. Oh, the throw is wild. One run is in.
Now batting.
Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Gil Hodges steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And the first offering is not close. One away with a runner at third. And there's the strike.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. And down on strikes. 2 gone now. Number 10 steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Zach Wheat.
So a man aboard, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Zach Wheat. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch just misses. That's through there for a strike.
1-1.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate, and the runner stays where he is. Pitch misses inside. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Back to work. 3-2 now. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Amos Russo. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off. Pee Wee Reese steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. just missed. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one misses, and now 3-1. Two on, 2 outs, and it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch, not close. Bases loaded, 2 down. Sliced hard but foul. Next pitch off the plate. 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The pitch. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Giants 1. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now the DH, Jeff Kent.
Leading up for the Giants, the designated hitter,
The pitch.
Kent.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ripped on the ground to second, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Man at first, and up next for San Francisco, Orlando Cepeda. Next pitch downstairs, ball 1.
No strike.
And now the lefty, and a foul ball. Ripped on a line. Green makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Travis Jackson.
And up next for the Giants, Travis Jackson. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch. That one
1
missed.
ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
2-1.
And a pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. The pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Johnny Parada.
Now it's the Giants catcher, number 28. In the air, out towards right center. Green drifts towards it, puts the squeeze on it, and the inning is over. One left for San Francisco. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Yeah, trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm
Ready to begin the 8th, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Reggie Smith.
Designated hitter.
The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team, and when you look at a lineup, he's a great
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next for LA, Duke Snyder, 1 for 3. On the ground right side, and foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Madison Bumgarner, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shawn Green. And first offering is fouled off. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And the right-hander deals. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base knock center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And here is Roy Campanella. First pitch, and he just misses. Slapped foul. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Coming around third is Duke. He will score. It's 9-1.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Gil Hodges.
And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Right-handed reliever. That's a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 outs.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And up next for Los Angeles, number 10. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. And that one gets away at the plate. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. 1-1 now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2 outs. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Zach Weeks.
Now on the bump, Madison Bumgarner. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Madison Bumgarner.
Zach Wheat steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. In there, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball left side. Oh, and 2 now. That one blasted deep to right, way back there, and it one-hops the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Back-to-back base hits. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Pee Wee Reese steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Let's go, Giants.
And a pitch. Curveball drops in there.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Jackson settles under this one. Brings it in. And that is that. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Giants 1. And welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Frankie Frisch.
Leading up for the Giants, the second baseman, Frankie Frisch.
Kershaw back to work. And takes low for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kenley Jansen preparing to come on if needed. The 1-2. That misses off the outside edge. Two now. On the ground to the left. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Roger Connor.
And digging in for San Francisco, Roger Connor. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that misses off the outside edge. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
Next offering is downstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. 3-2 now.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kershaw will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Number 54 on the pitch here, and a healthy sized lead for him to go to work with.
Number 54.
Barry Bonds, the next Giant to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that skips in the dirt.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next offering misses. Ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Ground ball could be 2. Robinson tossed to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie.
Man at first. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Willie Mays. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And now it's even up. Right-hander kick steals. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. So the Giants leave 1. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the 9th. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
The wind to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Line drive. Caught.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Reggie Smith.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Reggie Smith. A switch hitter batting right. In there for strike 1. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's out number 2. Stepping in the long ball threat, Duke Snider.
Duke Snider.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. That one ripped. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that'll do it. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Giants 1. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Eric Gagne. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is.
Gagne.
Back here at Oracle Park. So bottom of the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
The first baseman, Willie McCovey.
And a pitch. And ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. And a count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Jeff Kent digs in now for the 4th time tonight.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jeff.
And that's in there for strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch inside, and it's a ball and a strike. And here it comes. In the air, right side. Green drifts towards it and makes the grab. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 30, Orlando.
And up next for San Francisco, Orlando Cepeda. First offering misses the mark. And that's outside.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And that's in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And he deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. That's the second out. And up next for the Giants, Travis Jackson.
Travis Jackson.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Righty delivers. Misses off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Slow to get out of the box, and he's tagged for the out.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
11-2 the final tally. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 10.